Big news today. Big, huge.
Huge.
Yeah, that's the one. It's your favorite time of the week. It's Star Trek Tuesday. It's time for the main viewer. Did you know somebody was just announced to join Starfleet Academy? You know all these casting announcements are coming because they're filming soon. Also, somebody else is joining Star Trek Las Vegas. Lots of big news there with both of those. Also, the Peabody Awards. I think probably the funniest awards show name ever.
Definitely fun.
Yeah, that had Star Trek legends all over it. It was like the Peabody Awards was like a gift, and the Star Trek actors and legends were like the gift wrapping. They were just enveloping it everywhere. So a lot to talk about there. Also, what else do we have in the news today? There's some Section 31 news.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting there. Whoa.
And
This is
Prodigy.
interesting. What about Skydance and the
What
Paramount
about
merger?
Skydance? What about it?
So Paramount and Skydance were like, this is it, everybody, here we go. And then we're like, is it really? Should we be afraid? Should we, it turns out, well, stay tuned. There's a big announcement there. Star Trek Prodigy is also in the news. You may have heard of it. So anyway, lots of good stuff. It's going to be a bang up show. I don't know what that means, but that's what it is. Melissa Longo's here.
Hi. Hello. Look at my shirt. It's from this website called Star Trek and Chill.
What? Wait a minute, I got my shirt at Star Trek and Chill too.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Everybody, you can go ahead and get your favorite Decor Province Majors shirt in whatever style you want, whatever color you want, whatever size you want, or this awesome Stem Bolt and Chill shirt that Jenny's modeling. You can get those at the link in the description box below. Just click that link in the description box below. Melissa's showing her shoes.
No, look.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's the back. Nice.
That was a good one. I need to get that one. I need that variant.
Really cool.
I love this variant. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's made from Vulcan wool, everybody.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because if you ask a Vulcan, you say, hey, how did you make that shirt? They're like, wool. Jenny R. Johnson's here.
Where did you get your shirt, Ryan?
Target, I think, probably.
Ooh, nice.
I was gonna say Target, Amazon.
Yeah, it's very thin, so it must be kind of old, but that's good because it's warming up. So in the warmer weather, it's this is how I decide what I'm gonna wear. In the winter, I wear t-shirt and jeans, but like maybe a thicker kind of shirt.
Yep.
And then the summer, I'm like, ooh, t-shirt and jeans, but this t-shirt feels thinner. I like that. And then sometimes I'm like, I should wear one of my many sweaters or sweatshirts, like my amazing Prodigy pullover sweatshirt that I love so much. And then I'm like, I feel so claustrophobic in it. And then I just, t-shirt.
Anyway. T-shirt. Yeah, t-shirt.
But I do love that shirt.
Forever t-shirt.
Or that awesome zip-up hoodie from Paramount Plus, the 10 forward one that's so glorious. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. My name's Ryan T. Husk, by the way, everybody. So that's it. Let's say hi to Wanda M. Back of the Head, who had a death in the family, everybody. So please send him your condolences and positive vibes. You should tweet to Back of the Head. Tweet at Back of the Head and either do your favorite wrestling memory, show a picture or a video or a GIF or description of your favorite wrestling memory ever, as in like professional wrestling. at Back of the Head, or just a fun, fuzzy little bunny bouncing around, or a puppy eating corn on the cob. Those guys are silly.
Yes, because our fur babies are family.
Yes, they are.
So hello to Fran and Glenn and Joelle, and Back at the Head, of course, John Orchiola, Wanda M, Dave Gregory, Joshua Reeve, Linda Anderegg. We see all of you. Mark, what's up? Robert Kaiser, Lucia, Kale Bliss. I bet we'll see you at Vegas.
Ooh.
Kale Bliss. May Barella, what's up? She just had a birthday, didn't she?
May Barello did just have a birthday.
She should be called June Barello.
Yeah. Oh. So many birthdays the first week of June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Including our own Ryan T. Husk.
Mine's past now, though.
I know. It's not the first week anymore.
I used to absolutely love having my birthday at the beginning of June.
Really?
First of all, I always felt so bad for anybody that had a birthday in December. Because the Christmas or the Hanukkah or the whatever thing, they get ripped off. Oh, Melissa, yours is pretty close to that. What are you, January 3rd, right? Yeah, so you would kind of get ripped off with like New Year's Day. They're like, oh, it's just a big everything party knocked in, and here's one gift for everything. Right. And that's kind of a bummer.
Birthdays are exactly 6 months apart. 5 months apart.
No, the only way I know that is because Melissa said that, and I was like, wait, actually, it's 5.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Jenny, when's yours? The 2nd?
August 4th. No.
Okay. Anne-Marie's the 2nd. Wow. So she's almost.
All
right. Anyway, the point is,
the two of us together make
cool.
3.
Make it 3. Average of me and Anne-Marie is 3. Go on, Ryan.
Sorry.
Everybody in the live chat, please let us know what month your birthday's in and whether you liked that growing up. Was it cool? Was it fun? Were you annoyed with other people? For me, it was at the very end of the school year. Early June. In like elementary school, everybody's in a good mood because it's like the last week of school. You're just putzing around. And then it's like, hey, I got a birthday party right now. It's perfect. We can celebrate the end of the year. I've had the whole year to decide who's cool and who. I mean, I also felt bad for like the September people, because it's like, what if you're in a new school and you're just barely meeting these people? Or what if you're like an October baby? So you're like 1 year younger than everybody for a little while,
Yeah.
Or older. Or you might be way older. Anyway.
Depending on,
For me, it was more like people had run out of steam by the time my birthday came up. Like
they've been partying.
Christmas, yay, New Year's, and Thanksgiving was right then, and that was Halloween. Oh, and Melissa's birthday too.
And late December, everybody's like out of town. Maybe summer things. People are out of town. Lucia Roz says September 22nd. Well, a friend of mine, Bill the Thrill Hutchins, has the same birthday, September 22nd. I was just quoting him, and he really liked that song Stacy's Mom back in the day. Remember that song?
It's a bop.
Anyway. All right.
Can't say I do. I don't.
They know the song. Before we get into the Star Trek aspect of today's news show, Jenny, did you enjoy having a late summer birthday?
Yes, because I feel like summer birthday parties are really good, except that I remember very distinctly in grade primary that everybody who had a birthday during the school year got to wear a crown for a day, and I did not. Me and the 2 other summer birthday kids were like, well,
that too, because
my
birthday also falls into winter break, so none of the school classroom celebrations happened either. So
didn't Burger King give you like a crown or something like that back in the day?
I mean,
I never went to Burger King.
No, me neither. No, little vegetarian kid.
You were a vegetarian kid?
Yeah. I've never eaten meat.
Ever?
Wow.
That's amazing.
Hardcore.
That's amazing. Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
So
chosen vegetarian. Sorry, go ahead.
no, please, you guys go ahead and
No, I mean,
no, you're all
because
set.
I
Mm.
come from a family of carnivores. So
Uh-huh.
this, when I see a family of
Oh.
vegetarians
Mm.
or vegans, I'm like, wow, you're my
Yeah.
chosen people.
Yeah. It was tough because it's, small town in the 80s, like
Yeah.
there were not a lot of options.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan.
Not
Please
at all.
continue.
Hey, I'm vegetarian too. I love
I
that talk.
know.
But I wanted to say Joshua Reeves said he had a July birthday, which he liked, but he said
Mm.
because everyone could come. The downer is having your brother's birthday 1 week apart from yours.
Ooh.
Combined birthdays were my entire childhood. That
Ooh.
is such a bummer.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You don't want your birthday at the same time as a
Mm-mm.
siblings. What a
No.
ripoff.
No, that is a
No.
ripoff.
Pat B from the mountains of Jamaica says December, and I hated it. I always got shortchanged. Okay. Well, you guys, here we go. In the news today, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications. If you're listening in, please give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. We'd really appreciate it. Click those buttons. It's like the Ferengi, how you have to like drop some money everywhere you go. Just all you gotta do is just deposit a like. That's easy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we really appreciate it.
Yeah, some people are thinking that your birthday is right now, Jenny. So they're
Me?
saying happy birthday now, but
Oh,
it's in
happy
Very
birthday,
August.
nice.
Jenny.
You can say happy birthday to me at STLV because I will be there
Sunday.
on my birthday. Yes.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
There's a lot of big programming going on that day, I
I
bet.
know. I know. And I'm gonna eat one of those stupid rainbow cakes out of the machine.
Yeah.
Because I had one last year and it was so good. Like good,
Really?
like, is it good as like a relative? There's like
Okay.
good and then there's good, but it was like it hit the spot. Yeah.
Does cake have a spot?
Yes, right here.
Yeah.
Like I can understand water hitting the spot, or Gatorade, or a beer,
Well,
or
yeah.
Cheez-Its.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
cake?
Mm-hmm.
cake has a spot to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. On your birthday.
Or the chocolate, especially chocolate cake. Anyway, people are like, is this Star Trek and Chill? All right.
I know.
Here we
Let's
go.
get back
Random
to
chat
the
day.
news.
All right.
Here we
Whew.
go. First and foremost, this is very important to everybody. There was something that was posted less than about an hour ago from creationentertainment.com, and it reads a little something like this. STLV fans, ultra wonderful guest announcement coming shortly. Sounds pretty good. It's a strange new world out there, but for us, it's true love. It's a miracle, but she said yes to our noble cause, winging her way in from somewhere near Hester Street. Don't worry, we will send something nicer than a taxi to pick her up, so she won't get Scrooged. We're no liars. We can't wait at least an hour to go swimming, and we can't wait to share our exciting news.
Oh
Have
my
you
gosh.
guessed? Coming soon.
That's so clever.
It's amazing.
Because
Look at Anne Marie's patented
Oh my
gum
gosh.
gum 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 gum.
Wait,
I might
where's
need
the
to buy.
where's the C translation?
Yeah. I actually read it. The translation, it reads gum 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 gum.
So she's meditating.
Yeah. So who knows who that is? But it sounds like somebody pretty big and important and
Yeah.
legendary in the
Amazing.
world of television and film.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I could when you were reading that, I saw The Princess Bride and Scrooge and Taxi and the other things that she's been in.
Absolutely.
Good.
That's so
Good
cool.
blurb. It's
Yeah.
a clever little write-up.
It is. Imagine if you had to do one for every single person that was coming.
Oh
They
my
should.
gosh.
I
That
know.
would take forever.
Yeah, but it would be so awesome.
It would be awesome.
Imagine all the hype you build up. You're trying to
Well,
make a cool little write-up about.
speaking of hype, okay. First thing, I gotta see, where is it? Here it is. Trek Central. Okay, there's too much. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. First and
Where would you like to
foremost,
start?
let's just announce the Peabody stuff, okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
Funniest award name ever, everybody knows.
It's cute.
it is.
It's such a cute name.
Yeah.
Body.
Okay. So this is from our good friends over at trekmovie.com. Here it is. I'll pull that up. And it reads, Star Trek luminaries, including Patrick Stewart and Scott Bakula, assemble for franchise Peabody Award. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it made me so happy to see Scott Bakula
Yes.
because he's got such a sweet face. He
does.
I just want to be his friend. I just want to deliver his newspaper.
Yeah. I'm pointing at at Scott Bakula right behind Ryan.
Yeah. I know. I'm like,
that little grin is so cute.
Look at his little
My
face
head is
up
covering
there.
him up.
There. Oh, he's so nice. And there he is again. Oh.
Double your
him.
Scott Bakula fun.
We love him.
We
Yeah.
do
And
love
it's
him.
just nice to see him like, especially something like this. Yes.
Do you know that I shared a scene with Scott Bakula? He shared the scene with me, but we don't have to pick nits. It was when I first started acting, and I got cast, and by cast, I mean I got a background gig. Super early ass in the morning, like a gross, like 5 a.m. or something. You know how they do.
Yeah.
And it was called it was a show called Men of a Certain Age. And it was a pilot. So it was going to be, pitched. It was the pilot for it. And it was being shot at Norm's restaurant. It's called Norm's out in like Van Nuys or whatever. So it wasn't too far. In that? I believe so, yeah. And so I was just in the scene at the diner because I guess they would do a lot of scenes at the diner. And, and they're like, just, eat this stuff. I'm like, bro, it's 5:15 in the morning. I don't want to eat meatloaf. Okay. Not in the mood. Your mushroom. Some food is just not meatloaf.
Breakfast food.
And maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was eggs. And I don't remember. But I was like, and maybe I did eat it. I don't remember. The point is, I think I did eat it anyway because I'm like, whatever. That looks fine. But oh no, they kept giving me coffee. That's anyway. Point is, so it was a great morning for me and Scott. We had a great time, not quite meeting.
That's cool though.
That's awesome.
But I didn't know he was going to be in it, and so it was just kind of like we're coming onto the set, and all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, bro, Captain Archer's here.
Yeah,
this is great.
So cool.
So I was very happy about that.
Yeah, he seems like such a nice dude. He seems like a down-to-earth dude, and perfect casting for Archer because he kind of felt like that to me as well.
Yes.
That grassroots.
I second that.
Sort of like an everyman.
Yeah. When they announced, I still remember my reaction when they made the announcement. I remember they were saying like there was a new Star Trek series and it was going to take place before Kirk and Spock, and everybody was like, what? Oh boy, and it was like really weird and surprising. And then they finally announced who the captain would be, and they said Scott Bakula. And I remember thinking, that is such a perfect choice because he's got just the right, because I look at the Kirk and Spock as pretty cheesy. And I was like, Archer's got just the right amount of cheese, more than Porthos, in fact. And, I was just like, it just feels like a good fit for back then because I'd seen him in Quantum Leap. We'd always known him from that. But anyway. I was very happy about that.
And by all accounts, like wonderful to work with and a great like what do they call it? Like first name on the
number one on the call sheet.
Number one.
Yeah, like that he really set a good tone. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Dominic said that.
So let's read a bit more of this article. It says, Peabody Trek. The 2024 Peabody Awards ceremony was held Sunday night, June 9th, at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, where Star Trek was presented with the Institutional Award, an honor which has previously been given to other groundbreaking media institutions like The Simpsons, 60 Minutes, Sesame Street. Oh, should I just do them all? Sunny Days. No, Frontline I'd never heard of. And The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. So that's pretty big.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What a great fun pick. Look at Dougie with
yes.
Number one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah. LeVar Burton said that the Peabodys are like the Oscars for people like me, he said. You know, like just slightly nerdier, you know? Slightly nerdier, a little thinkier.
Well, but they celebrate actual, not that acting isn't actual, but people who make a difference in the world, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And Star Trek definitely makes a difference in the world.
And the storytelling, yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Yeah, LeVar Burton's got 3 of those now.
Yeah.
Because Roots and Reading Rainbow have also won them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Interesting story. I saw Roots before I saw Star Trek.
Oh, wow.
So when I saw Star Trek, I was like, it's Kunta Kinte.
And I was so like, cool. It's Reading Rainbow guy. It's LeVar.
Yeah. I saw Reading Rainbow after I saw Trek. So Root, Trek, then Reading Rainbow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our pal Katie in the live chat says, look at Jerry, that queen.
Right? She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I was looking at her pictures earlier and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So I wanted to skip ahead because this is what I was really dying to get into. Is all of these cool pictures. Look at these. All the cool pictures from that night. Check this one out.
Oh, I love this.
I love this picture.
Yeah, it's so great.
But I like all of these people too.
Right?
You know, yeah. I've fond memories of so many of these faces.
Yeah.
I don't recognize a couple of them. They must be producer types. Look at these fancy clothes. Wow.
I also just really like the mashups. Like I just really just like the random groupings. I love that.
I feel like I was most surprised to see Archer, you know, and Bijo. That's amazing.
Yeah. I love this picture.
Yeah, that's great.
That's such a great picture. What a great suit.
Yeah.
He looks so sharp.
Dracula.
Yeah.
We love him.
Nice. Michelle. Woohoo.
Peabody. Look at this.
Yay.
She's tall.
She really is, isn't she?
She is tall. I like that picture too.
He is one of the best humans on the planet. Like,
yes.
You know, like just
so cool. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, the team.
That is fun.
Good crew there.
Mm-hmm.
It's Trevor Roth of Roddenberry.
Aw, That's so cute. Nice.
This one's for you, Katie.
Yeah.
I really like her belt.
Ooh, I didn't see the belt. Where's the belt? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I'm thinking, can I make that?
I mean, yeah.
Whoa. Look at these colors, actually. Good for him. That's a great color scheme right there.
It really is.
And that $1 million smile. He's like, you know what that smile says? Watch Strange New Worlds, everybody. That's what he's saying. And then this smile saying what he said.
Yeah. Those lapel pins are great.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, they're all matching.
Rock stars.
Awesome. Ethan Beck says, where's my lapel pin?
He does have a great smile.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh.
Giggle time. Gigglesworth.
Yay.
She's like, internet, take this picture down. There's our pals.
Hola, tunde.
Fantastic.
Everybody that's just listening in, sorry. It's looking at pictures of people. I wish I could describe it, but it's literally just pictures of people.
Yeah.
How many are there?
There's... But they're fun pictures. You should look them up online. Yeah. Trek Central is where we're looking at them from on the Facebook, I believe. So
and Patrick Stewart was there too.
Yes.
Stewart. But he was too busy. He's like, I do not take pictures with everybody.
No. There's another great picture, actually.
How come he's not there?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Are you sure he was there?
He was there in the audience, and he did make a speech that he got choked up when he was making it.
Yeah.
So maybe he was only able to stay a short time.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems the last few events that that he's participated in, he often sort of will be there at the beginning, and then it's like, I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna dip out.
What fun. What
fun.
Yeah.
I like that woman's blue dress.
That's so cool. That's so awesome.
He's got a great smile too.
Yeah, there he is.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
He says, I'm gonna
put my champagne.
I'm gonna dip out after this.
Forgot me tie.
Wilson Cruz posted that on his Instagram and said, just, he basically just the fanboy in him was just like, I cannot believe I'm.
Yeah, but we have to caption Dougie's face. Last picture.
He's like, oh, she did not just do that. Like, there's something that happened in the audience that he's like really judging right now. Oh, she did not wear that purple with that blue. There is no way.
No, you did.
Beach claps. Terry Metalis.
You're clapping, everybody. Yeah. Oh, that's so
anyway.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
What a great group of pictures. Really a lot of fun.
Totally.
Yeah.
Akiva. Oh, he looks familiar.
All right. Oh, there he is. Look at our friend.
Oh my gosh. I love Doug's outfits.
Yeah. He's always
yes.
Yeah, amazing.
Like, what is this? This almost looks like he's a steampunk wizard or something.
Yeah.
It's pretty snazzy.
I love
gorgeous.
that.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shoes.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
there's your mark.
No. Yeah.
Right over here,
great.
Mr. Jones. Right over here.
It's a great color on him too.
It is.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. Everyone just dolls up so nice.
Mr. Peck.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Anyway, well, that's all of them. Let's see if we still have any viewers. Or if we were just going off into our own world there.
Oh, Sci-Fi Sisters in-house. Woohoo!
Shout out to our good friends, the Sci-Fi
Yay!
Sisters. Patrick Stewart is at the age where he does more sitting than standing around, they say.
Yeah, he's at the age where he can do pretty well whatever he wants.
Yeah. He's at the age where, yeah, he can do anything and say, I'm at the age where...
Exactly.
You know, I don't give up. Okay. So that was all great. A lot more about that. Although there's, like I mentioned before, there's a city in Massachusetts that's spelled the same way as Peabody, but they pronounce it Peabody.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
And I'm wondering if it has to do with the accent in that region.
Or if just they're like, can we just call it Peabody instead of Peabody, please? It's kind of like how some people, there was like a push. You'll remember this. There was a push a while back to start calling Uranus Uranus. And we're like, dude, just grow up. It's called Uranus. No take backsies. You can't be like, we didn't mean that. We want to call it Uranus now. No, it's Uranus. Okay. That's what it is. It's Uranus. You can't change it. That's what we're calling it. It's okay. We can say Uranus.
It's not like Uranus is better because it makes you think of urine instead of Uranus.
Like Peabody and Uranus. They're almost the same. Anyway.
But like Mr. Peabody.
Mr. Peabody, exactly.
And like Professor Peabody in Astro Boy. And Peabody.
Professor Peabody and Mr. Pip, was it?
Oh.
Something like that.
Because there was the one in
my cousin did the voiceovers in that movie.
Oh, jeepers. Peabody, Mr. Peabody. It's a good old-fashioned name. What's it named after?
What's that? Peabody?
Yeah. Who are they named after?
Mr. Peabody, whoever that picture was on the thing.
Oh.
Bill Peabody. It's Peabody. It's proud feet.
Yeah. Mr. Peabody and Sherman is what I was thinking.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, there we go.
Yes. Thank you, Mark Zetkoff.
At one point, this is TrekCore.com tweets this out. Alex Kurtzman honors B. Joe Trimble, perhaps the greatest of all Star Trek fans, at last night's Peabody Award ceremony. So that's so cute to have a guy who's running Star Trek right now, along with 19 other Trek luminaries, honoring B. Joe Trimble and what she did. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Pretty cool.
Especially since she lost her husband recently, right?
Yeah.
So this was very good to have her out and about.
That's really special.
It is.
Anson, stop looking so hot. We're trying to look at Alex Kurtzman.
I know. It's
piss me off.
You're so distracting.
Yeah.
Anson.
Look at this. He knows how to make his eyes twinkle and everything. What's going on here?
And his chin. Why does he make his chin look like that? Ugh.
I heard his jaw has its own area code.
Nice.
I heard. And he gets a second seat on the airplane for his hair. Just what I heard. I don't know. Anyway, so now here's something very interesting for all of you friends out there. This is from dailystartreknews.com. Remember them?
Ooh, yes.
Well, check this out. The second Star Trek Strange New Worlds novel's release date is set. Where is it? Well, there's no pre-order date set yet. Okay. But what's it called? Like,
the High Country.
What? Where? Oh, yeah.
No,
After
that was the
Star
one
Trek
before.
Strange New Worlds, The High Country by John Jackson Miller left us fans wanting more. We're happy to announce that more we will have. The next novel, the second in the series, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Toward the Night, will be beaming into stores and online April. Oh, man, that's far away. April 29th, 2025. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'll be well after, theoretically, after season 3. I guess we can't be so.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Hopefully.
Good point.
Oh, here's a summary for it. Let's pull that up, everybody. You'll love this summary. The official summary for the next written adventure from the publisher is as follows. While patrolling the borders of the Klingon Empire, Captain Christopher Pike and the crew of the USS Enterprise record a series of subspace echoes from a planet orbiting a volatile flare star. That sounds like Lone Star. And when Lieutenant Spock and Commander Una Chin Riley lead a landing party to learn more, they discover the ruins of a dead civilization and evidence of starship-grade metals, quite possibly a crash site.
Whoa.
As they continue to investigate the strange signals, Spock and Una find shocking signs of dangerous alien life and remnants of what can only be Federation hardware. The trail soon leads Pike and Enterprise helmswoman Lieutenant Erica Ortegas deep into the mystery of a lost Starfleet vessel, missing in action for over 90 years, and to a terrible dilemma that will challenge the crew to question their past and their future.
So we got a Gates investigates reference, and we got a Walter Koenig reference.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's put some Easter eggs in there.
I love it.
That's great.
So that's pretty cool. Could be fun and interesting.
Yeah.
Have you guys read? I have a feeling Jenny has read more Star Trek books than Melissa and I combined.
You may be right about that.
How many of you read? And fan fiction doesn't count.
I actually haven't. I have actually not read any fan fiction aside from what I wrote when I was 12, which isn't really fan fiction. It's not like fan fiction. It's like it's like stories without
which
anyway.
We still need to hear.
I know.
By the way,
we gotta get on that. Yeah, good point. I've read a lot. I used to collect the TNG novels, so I've read like 25, 30. But then also like I was actually just thinking to because it was the anniversary of Star Trek 5, and I'm quite sure I read the novelization of Star Trek 5. I've got
on purpose.
Yeah. Well
You're like, honestly, I gotta have more.
I think it was before I ever even watched the movie. Like it was just I was just getting them from the library. Some really there's some really good ones. There's some there's some that are like kind of a little more on the average end. I haven't read, there's this whole series like the timeline like after TNG and after the Dominion War or during the Dominion War. There's a bunch of really cool series that take place then that I haven't read but are apparently wonderful. Like Adventures of Riker on the Titan and stuff.
Yes, I read that one. I read like the first couple of those Titan books. I remember when it came out, or when maybe just when I first found out about it, I was like, whoa. Yeah. Whoa. You're telling me we have a novel that is Riker and Troy, and I believe Tuvok, going off on their own ship, the Titan, and the whole new crew.
Yeah.
There was one other person we recognized. There was one other known person in the Titan series, like from Star Trek, but it wasn't like it wasn't like a series regular. It was like somebody that we had met once or twice,
Wow.
Anybody in the live chat that knows what other known Star Trek characters were in the Titan series of books? So that was really cool. I remember when that came out, I was like way too excited. I also really liked The Next Generation had a series of like 8 or 9 books called A Time to kill, a time to sew, a time to whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
And those were really fun because it was just basically like Next Generation season 8, you know.
Nice. Yeah.
Or maybe it was season 6.5. I don't remember, but it was right around. It was after Next Generation ended, but you know, it just kind of gave us more adventures, and love those things.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a few of them that are like just like Peter David's Vendetta that like goes into like Picard and the Borg after Best of Both Worlds, but like before the show was over, and it's oh God, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh. And so, Melissa, how many have you read? Like 3. Oh, 0.
0. Yeah, I didn't really know that Star Trek books existed until until I met Aaron. And
had he read any?
Yeah, he's got some.
That's awesome.
Oh,
cool.
He had some. I have them now. So I should read them.
Yes. The best one I've ever read is by far A Stitch in Time.
You know what?
Written by Andy Robinson, mind you.
I have that on audiobook, and I need to.
I do too, and I haven't listened to it yet. Oh, I'm gonna listen to it on the plane.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it after this. Ooh. Because I can.
Oh. All right, live chat fans, live chat people, chat fam, chat pack. What's your favorite Star Trek book you ever read?
Joshua Reeves said he's read about 60 to 70 Star Trek books.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I bet we've read all of the same ones.
I've maybe read, I don't know, the couple I mentioned, and the couple Titans, the couple Stitch in Time things, or the couple A Time to, the Stitch in Time, the Ferengi Rules of Acquisition. I don't know if that counts. Oh, I read one that was like Star Trek Worlds, and it had like, it was like 2 stories in one book. One was the Dominion, and one was Ferenginar. And it had a cool little story on Ferenginar. I think Nog was in it. And cool. You know, Rom and Lita, and you know, it's just kind of like a cool little thing. And I don't remember what the Dominion one was about. So maybe I've read 6 to 8.
Okay.
I think I'm trying to think my favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite. Diane Duane wrote wrote Dark Mirror, which is a like mirror universe TNG adventure.
Whoa.
And it's so good. And it's got and it has cetacean ops. It actually has like a cetacean officer in it. It's amazing.
Really?
Yeah. That's something cool. I just like love.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
Cetacean ops. All right. So what's next today, everybody? So that's fun. Books. It's been a while since I read. I will say though, back in the day, I also read a lot of Star Wars books. I remember when I was traveling around Europe, and I went to France, and I was going to get like, you know, I was like, let me get some books for like the trains and stuff.
Yeah. And
I couldn't find any Star Trek books, but I found some French Star Wars books. So like Star Wars books translated in French. So La Guerre des Étoiles, you know, so I was kind of just reading rando Star Wars books in French, which were fine, I guess.
Awesome.
When I was a teenager, I read romance novels.
Nice.
Nice. Romance novels.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Scandalous.
No. I wasn't getting any action back then, so you know.
Amazing.
Speaking of which, Master Replicas is in the news, everybody. This is from TrekCore.com. The final days of Star Trek Starship sales at Master Replicas have arrived. Fans of Eagle Moss's The Official Starships Collection have only a week left to pick up leftover Star Trek Starship and Space Station models from the team at Master Replicas. because the products will be removed from their site on June 17th. The company's license to sell the former Eagle Moss inventory ends over the weekend, and as the final day of sales approaches, they are running a number of discounts on the remaining Star Trek model inventory and several items with less than 25 pieces remaining in stock. Okay. Okay. Peter Karuba, get on it.
Yeah.
Andre Kottman, get on it. Who's in the live chat that likes models? Because if you do, this is your chance. This is all the models at severely discounted rates. I feel like I'm doing an infomercial for them. I'm actually doing you guys a favor. Everybody, you got a week. Get on this. I'm not a model guy, but I know a lot of people that are, and this is your chance.
Yeah.
Definitely not a model citizen.
Oh, Dave Gregory says he's been gobbling up master replica ships to round out his collection feverishly.
That tracks.
That's the
I could see Dave
spirit.
Gregory's one for sure.
Yep. That's the spirit.
Yeah. Chuck A says, I received my Moopsie plushie from Master Replicas today. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to get a Moopsie.
And Sentai Ranger Donnie says, meanwhile, I'm loving the Final Cut fan edit of the original Star Wars trilogy. What's that mean? Final Cut fan edit of the original Star Wars. I wonder if they added like the end of Rogue One to like the beginning of A New Hope or something like that. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah. I really like Rogue One.
Me too.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Top 3 movie for me, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Or as about 60% of people wrote it out on Facebook, Rouge won.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Everybody kept doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, whoa. Okay, just a quick look at some of these here.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Well, wait a second, you guys. We're bearing the lead. Whoa. Okay, so go get those models. Didn't mean to cut you off. But you guys, we have big Starfleet Academy casting.
Oh my God,
news.
right.
Yes.
I was like,
we knew to do something else today.
Something.
Oh, no, I thought you were saving it for the end.
Yeah.
For the drama.
Like, okay. So Paul Giamatti,
building up some drama. Let's pull that up, shall we? Oh, let's take it from where I get all my news. Here it is right here. TheHollywoodReporter.com.
Nice. Paul
Giamatti boards Star Trek Starfleet Academy. He will play the season's central villain in the... Wow. I haven't read any of this, so this is good stuff. In the Paramount Plus drama starring Holly Hunter. Now, at Starfleet Academy, is the central villain, a bad guy floating around in space trying to conquer the universe? Or is the central villain just, a mean professor?
Exactly. Or is he like
the principal?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But after reading that article, I was like, I could see him being a Ferengi. I don't know why.
You know what I was thinking?
I could see him being a Ferengi, but he would make a very good villain because he's played good villains in the past.
So our good friend Andre Kottman sent that over to me initially, and he says that he could see him as an Orion.
Oh,
that's pretty interesting. I know Orion.
Yeah.
And he says Paul Giamatti would crush as an Orion.
Awesome.
And then what if he was like the father or the uncle of that Orion that we met in Discovery that was one of the cadets, that kid's brought over.
Interesting.
I was looking at Paul Giamatti and I was thinking like Tellarite, honestly, but I've never really seen him in anything, so I don't really know his style. What's his style?
I saw him in Sideways, which was really good. That's the first time I saw him. And he's been in that show Billions, which is really good. I didn't like his character, but he nailed it.
He's amazing. He's an amazing actor.
He's so talented. But I was just thinking I could see him playing a Vorta for some reason. He could be a villainous Vorta. We haven't seen one in the future yet.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is that we're looking at, you know, it's hard to think about Starfleet Academy outside of like the present, you know, but we're looking at it in the 32nd century. So it's a different universe, right? It's a different political situation. It's a different, you know, everything's a little more squirrely. So yeah, that's interesting. That is very interesting.
And he's a reoccurring character. He's not a regular. So we're gonna get bits and pieces of him.
Right.
Once the Sith are finished with him.
Like Gul Dukat.
Bits and pieces of him. So maybe what he is, since this is Starfleet Academy, maybe he is a Starfleet professor that's really infiltrating, you know, like you know, maybe he's a changeling, or maybe he's a whatever else thing. What was that thing?
Or a bad
Sataran? Was it Satarans in Conundrum? TNG Conundrum? Remember? Commander McDuff. Yes. Yeah. Sataran. I think that's something like that. Maybe he's one of those guys. And he could just pretend to be something. Or maybe he's just, you know, maybe he's just like, hey, I'm just a Tellarite over here. But really, he's like an evildoer. You know?
I could see you being a Tellarite. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, all right, live chat, tell us, Paul Giamatti. I don't know if I've ever seen him in anything, perfectly honest.
He was
so let us know in the live chat what you think he would best portray. What was he in, Jenny?
That's funny. Back of the Head is just saying he was in he was Pig Vomit in Howard Stern's Private Parts. That was like his big break.
Oh wow, back then.
Which is actually like a great little movie. Like, at least it was when I was 20 or however. No, I was younger than that. Anyway.
I was like 1. Did I just get Katie-itis? I think I did.
You just got the evil eye from Jenny.
I know.
Stink eye.
Yeah.
And I've never seen her do that before, and that was very entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm very comfortable.
If looks could kill, I'd have a sprained finger right now. That's for sure. Boy, oh boy, I'd never heal from that.
Everyone knows you're the youngest one here.
Yep. So anyway, all right. Let's see what the people in the live chat are saying. By the way, thank you, Jenny. That was very sweet of you to say that.
You're quite welcome.
But not true. Nobody has any guess. Oh, Angela says a villain.
Well,
all right. So what's his acting style? What's he like? Is he like a gangster guy? Does he say over here?
No,
what's his thing?
He's a character actor.
Yeah.
He's a character actor.
Yeah.
And he's very versatile. He's a very well-rounded actor that I forgot he was in Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
And he was John Adams and John Adams. And Sideways, he was the lead in that as well. For some reason I thought but he's been nominated and has won so many awards for his work.
Whoa, he's been in Rick and Morty? I feel like I have seen him in something, but now let's look at his IMDb real quick just to familiarize ourselves. I just started doing that, yeah. All right, everybody. 30 coins, billions, the holdovers, goes on and on and on. Rick and Morty, or as my brother called him, Brick and Mortar. So that was pretty clever.
It is pretty clever.
The Jungle Cruise.
White Fang.
Nice.
I remember reading that book when I was a kid, actually.
Me too.
Jack London, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He was from Oakland, I think.
Was he?
Did really enjoy White Fang a lot.
He met Data.
Bojack Horseman. Ratchet and Clank. Oh, goldfish are delicious.
Is it Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah, he was.
He played Jerry Heller.
Amazing.
Oh, I saw
Inside Amy
Madame
Schumer.
Bovary.
Ew, what?
Ew.
The Amazing. Oh, maybe that. No.
Oh my God. Wait, no.
Friar
2013.
Lawrence.
What? In 2013?
Rock of
Rock of
Ages.
Ages.
Isn't that a Def Leppard song? I think it is a
Yes,
Def
it
Leppard
is.
song. Thank you, Jenny. You always got my back with music.
Yes, sir.
30 Rock. The Hangover Part 2. Okay, I've definitely seen that. I don't think The Hangover
Barney's
Part 2 was as
version.
good as the first one, though, if I remember correctly.
No.
Duplicity.
Mm-hmm.
Darth likes that movie.
Shoot 'em
He likes
up.
anything Tom Hanks.
Oh, he was in Lady in the Water. I forgot about that
I
one.
mean, not Tom
Oh,
Hanks, the
I
other
did
Tom
see
Hanks, Michael
that.
Keaton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Fred Claus. Yeah.
Sideways. Man, he is working.
Yes.
We're still in the 2000s. This guy works so much.
Absolutely.
Thunderpants, Johnson J. Johnson. What is all right.
Oh, Big
Cradle
Mama's
Will Rock.
house.
Oh, yeah, he's Bob's Muda and Man on the Moon.
Isn't Cradle Will Rock also a rock song like Van Halen, I think?
I
think that's a Van Halen song.
I know it's a play, but
Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Forgot.
Oh, he was Sergeant Hill in that one.
And he was yeah, like the guy running the control room in the Truman Show.
Wow, look at
that
this
point
guy.
he was barely Paul Giamatti, right? Yeah.
Oh, I forgot he was in My Best Friend's Wedding.
Yeah.
He was in Donnie Brasco too.
Right?
Wow. Huh.
Sabrina? Yeah.
Ah, I loved that when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Or a teenager kid.
He was in Singles?
Wow.
He was the kissing man.
Oh, I need to rewatch that movie. That movie was like one of those.
By the way,
everybody
everybody,
else is like reality bites. I'm like, no,
no, don't use that for kissing.
Don't use.
By the way, no,
not for kissing.
Everybody at home, I've got my fun handy dandy lambda quadrant thing, and before we hit record, I asked Melissa. I said, because I remember they handed it out, at STLV, and I was very grateful. We love our good friends over at Lambda Quadrant, but then I was like, is this like mouthwash or is it like cologne? And she said, no, it's hand sanitizer. I'm like, whew, thanks for telling me.
Mm-hmm. Well, back to Paul Giamatti.
It was a really good story.
It was a really good story.
It was really good.
And you tell it
you
well.
told it well.
No. All right. So everybody at home, let us know your favorite Paul Giamatti role besides the Star Trek one. That's an easy answer. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Somebody's changing the past.
That's amazing.
I can't play guitar anymore.
No.
No. Finish the dance. Finish the dance.
Gosh.
Hey, really well-written movies, you cannot see them for 20 years and still remember them very well, right?
Absolutely. One of the best trilogies ever made.
Yeah.
Maybe the best.
Oh. All right, live chat. Best trilogy ever. Back to the Future, Lord of the Rings,
Star Trek 2, 3, and 4.
The Hobbit, probably not. But is that a trilogy though? Because that's just 3 out of a series.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like saying Harry Potter and the Dungeon's Grandma and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Harry Potter.
Dungeon's Grandma.
I don't know. I don't watch Harry Potter, but that's what their names are like,
I was mostly
Harry Potter
2, 3, and 4,
and the Troglodyte of Michigan. That's what they say. That's what their movies are.
Oh my God. See a movie that's called The Troglodyte of Michigan.
What about Terminator? It's a good trilogy. Although didn't they have a 4th one? The original Jurassic Park trilogy. Superman, although they had a fourth one later, didn't they?
Did.
Rocky, although they had okay, so if it's a series, it has to be the first three.
And
Rocky 1, 2, and 3. Rambo.
But also,
1, 2.
the thing about Back to the Future was like,
Aliens.
yeah, okay, they made the first one, but then they went right back and made 2 and 3 together intentionally. This is a 3-part story that has a beginning and an end. Boom.
For which? Back to the Future?
Yeah, whereas a lot of these other trilogies, they're just tacking movies on every 10 years or so, you know?
Right. But Alien, that was a trilogy.
Yes.
Yeah, see, but that one's kind of like what I hear Godfather is. Like the first one's really good, the second one's really good, and then the third one was like, I don't even remember the third one. But the second one is one of the best movies ever made, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what the live chat says before we move on here.
But I did enjoy the Superman movies a lot.
Yeah.
What was the one with Zod? Was that 4?
2.
Or 2? Okay.
Yeah.
2? Yeah, not
so.
1, 2.
No, because
definitely it was either 2 or 4.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2.
Yeah.
Because is 3 the one with Richard Pryor?
Oh, I don't. It's been so long.
Yeah.
But I just remember 2 and the woman going, Superman.
I like
just
it
remember
too.
when he was running next to the train. Remember? He's running next to the train, and he's like, "Hey."
He like,
sorry,
because remember he like loses his powers, and then he like, because then he's in the bar, and then they have like a fight and stuff, but then he goes back to the bar and beats the guys up, and they're all like, "Whoa!" and he's like,
Oh, I need to watch those again.
Yeah, do it right after you listen to your audiobook. So Glenn Iverson says Star Trek 2 through 4. Let me see. Chuck A says Back to the Future. Robert Kaiser, Back to the Future, he mentions. He says how the merch sells really well at his store still. Oh, that's because in Austria, it's a new movie in Austria.
The Back to the Future fandom is like very, very intense. They're very big on the collectibles, absolutely, and they're like, and it's a very positive. Like nobody's crapping on anything. Everybody just loves it. It's really
weird.
What, Back to the Future?
Yeah.
They're so good. Yeah, and talk about chemistry between Doc and Marty McFly.
Yeah, like
it works.
Yeah.
And Ryan Galloway agrees. He says Back to the Future by far with several exclamation points. John Davis says LOTR, that's Lord of the Rings, hands down.
Yeah.
Joel says Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy ever. Allison Leach Hyde says LOTRs too. Woo, that's 3 in a row for the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
They are.
But then Wanda
great.
says Back to the Future. Right now, it's just really a two franchise game right now.
Oh, Indiana Jones. I watched that.
Yeah. What about the original Star Wars trilogy?
Yeah.
That's
I know.
That might
Does it beat Lord of the Rings for you?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd read the Lord of the Rings books, so maybe I judge them a little bit more harshly. I read them way back in the day before I saw the movie. So I love the movies, but do I love the movies because they are a movie of my favorite franchise that I read as a child? Or do I love the movies because I wonder if I'd never read the books, how much would I love the movies? I think it's still pretty high because I love fantasy in fact, more than sci-fi. But Star Wars was a game changer.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Star Wars changed the world. Lord of the Rings changed the world in like visual effects and the way they they really affected cinema. But Star Wars like kind of almost created like a revolution.
It really did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I definitely remember seeing Star Wars as a kid.
Yeah.
And just be thoroughly entertained.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen the first one. Like, I mean, I've seen them all so many times, but like A New Hope especially, I couldn't even begin to count. Oh, wow. And there's always something new. Or maybe not new, but good.
Well, yeah. And then looking at it through different eyes because,
Totally, yeah. We're completely different people every few years,
Yeah. Now that we're in our 20s, it's
late
so
20s.
much more meaning.
Exactly. We bring so much more life experience with us when we enjoy various forms of art,
Yeah.
Imagine what it will be like in our 40s.
I know.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
All right, let's do a really tough poll.
Oh,
best trilogy ever: Star Wars, the original trilogy, Lord of the Rings, Back to the Future, or Indiana Jones. It probably doesn't stand a chance, but it's a good one. It's a very good one.
It's a good one.
Bill and Ted says KL Bliss. That's cool.
Oh, yes.
Allison Leach Hyde says Lord of the Rings movies are beautiful. The sets are amazing. The makeup and costumes are too. Yeah, I remember how much I would watch like all the extra features.
Yeah.
And how much effort and time they put into like really making even just the costumes look real. Because too many times in a movie you see some, a costume of a warrior or something like that. And it looks like they just cut the fabric. You know what I mean? Like you want to weather it. You want it to look gnarly and broken in places. And you want the costume to tell a story,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And they did.
They sure did.
Angela L'Esperance says we need a poll. So she called it. She knows.
It's
a close one.
For your consideration, The Matrix.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. That is a very good one. Although, yeah, that one's got a fourth one by now, right?
It does, apparently, yes.
I think
but I haven't seen it.
No, me neither.
That first Matrix movie, when it first came out, though, right? We watched it a few times.
Yeah. That was a game changer.
Definitely.
It was another one of those movies that just like
6 o'clock.
The first time I watched it was, I think, a couple of years ago after.
Oh, really?
Lost Aaron. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But he was like, you should watch The Matrix. You should watch The Matrix. You should watch The Matrix. And I was like, okay.
He's right.
Aaron, I'll watch The Matrix at some point. And then I did watch The Matrix, and it was really good. Yeah. How about John Wick? That's a trilogy, isn't it?
I've never seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the first one.
I've seen the first one.
But then I didn't watch the second one because I was worried that there was going to be another dog situation. And I was like, I just have to use that website, the doesthedogdie.com.
Yeah.
That
is so cute. Are you serious? There's a website. Oh,
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, so like anything that you have like where you're like worried about something happening, you can just be like, and it doesn't give you the plot. It just is like, does it? Yeah. Is the animal in this movie going to be okay by the end of the movie?
I know, because that's the thing that I care about the most.
Absolutely. Like I cannot handle it.
I know. I was so angry at the beginning of that movie. I was like, you go, John Wick. Yeah. You go.
Yeah.
I spoil movies and I'm proud of it. Our top 10 movies where the dog doesn't die.
Yeah.
That's. Oh yeah, that was some graphic birth scenes. Ain't that the truth?
I didn't see that actually.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh really, guys? Have you guys watched Game of Thrones?
No, I still haven't yet. Yeah, watched Game of Thrones, but I haven't seen House of the Dragon yet.
Same.
I know.
Fainted.
Oh my God, of course I've seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Where do you think I was for 10 years?
I don't know, Nova Scotia?
Yeah. I know, exactly. So I was definitely watching Game of Thrones.
Winter was there.
Yeah, I watched the first season of that show, The House of the Rising Sun, or whatever it's called.
House of the Dragon.
I like that song too.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's a top 10 song for me ever.
Mm-hmm.
House of the Dragon. And, we watched it for Watch the First, everybody. So check it out. Go to Falling Tower on YouTube. That's youtube.com/Falling Tower. And just do a little quick search for House of the Dragon and check out that episode where we review House of the Dragon. And I liked it. I didn't think I was going to. Oh, wait, I shouldn't give it away. Find out if we liked it on Falling Towers. Watch the first podcast and find out if we watched the second or any. We would, but I watched the whole season. It was actually pretty good.
Nice.
I think the second season's out or coming out. You guys should see it.
I should. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna find some time to do that.
I know.
I've got a list.
Okay. Here's something important. This is from our friend Back of the Head. That's John Orchiola at ScreenRant.com. Wow.
We like John Orchiola.
Yeah, it's evident when two people cheer. That's when you know it's real. Okay. Star Trek actor teases his Section 31 character's broken soul, says Michelle Yeoh is everything. James Hiroyuki Liao's character in Star Trek Section 31 is described as a broken soul. How come I never heard that there was a new guy? I don't remember him being announced.
No, he's been announced in Section 31.
Oh, yeah. We analyzed his photo.
We are on top of all the news here at the main viewer, everybody.
Hey, there's a lot going on.
Remember all of it.
Exactly. There's a lot to remember.
Oh, this one. Yeah, well, we remember this pic. Yeah, remember this.
Sure. But that's not him.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't know.
No.
But he was in the group photo that we saw.
He's described as a broken soul in the 24th century lost era. He praised working with Academy Award winner Michelle Yeoh and called his character intense and complex. Lau expressed gratitude for the Section 31 opportunity, calling it one of the greatest characters he's played and feeling fortunate and speechless.
Yeah, but there was Jeffrey Combs in the corner.
Wait, what?
Jeffrey Combs in the corner.
You're right. Is that the Reanimator?
Yeah.
There he is.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just randomly, there he is.
I know.
I think that's great.
I thought,
I haven't seen the Reanimator either, but you know it exists.
I did. It's bloody.
Yeah.
All right, big Star Trek fans. What's 1138? Sorry, Star Wars fans. Star Wars fans. What's 1138? I bet it like at least half of the Star Wars fans know what that is.
Why don't I know?
It doesn't mean you have to, Jenny. It just means that, but like there's gonna be at least 6 people in the live chat that know exactly what 1138 is. 1138.
Yeah, I knew that. There it is.
Oh.
The movie that he did before Star Wars, of course.
Yes.
And every once in a while you'll see it in somebody's like email address. It'll be like John Smith 1138 or something. You're like, I know what you did. John Smith, you old rascal.
You that or TK421.
I don't know that one.
75309.
TK421. Why aren't you at your post?
Oh. All right. What's another good one? Well, then there's all the Reds, the Red leaders and the What about Nien Num? Nien Num.
Nien Num?
That's like the alien that's got like the weird lips.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or IG-88. He's like a long, thin droid. Like, I think he's a bounty hunter droid.
Oh, yeah.
I think. We got some Star Wars knowledge here.
Yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah, Melissa, go ahead and show off your romance novel knowledge.
No.
We're all ears.
I remember him. Wait, I remember Java. Of course.
So here's the quote. Here's James's quote here. Actually, we should read this. I can't really say much about anything about who I play on Star Trek Section 31. All I can say is that my guy is very, very intense. Without giving anything away, he's a broken soul, and hurt people hurt people. Ooh. I think I got to leave it at that. Otherwise, I get in trouble. But I love playing him. He's maybe one of the greatest characters I've had the chance to play, and working with my hero, Michelle Yeoh, for such a long time has just been an insane time for me. I'm working with so many people that I've admired for so long. Michelle Yeoh is just everything. Oh. And I loved working with her. It was such a special cast as well. I've been on cloud nine. I'm so lucky. If you told this kid from Brooklyn that this is where he'd be 20 years ago, I would have never believed you. I'm so fortunate. I'm speechless. That's not true. We just heard you just this whole...
We just read.
Yeah. Can't fool us. We're going to have to watch him. He's a sly one. All right.
But I always liked R2-D2. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. She's a legit Star Wars fan then, everybody. I bet she also loves Wicket and fucking, who's the guy? The Misa no Sabusi.
No.
Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah, Jar Jar stinks. I remember him.
Well, no, I'm not saying that I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I enjoyed the movies. But I'm not up on them like I am with Star Trek. But, there's a lot of things in the world.
There are a lot of things in the world.
Ain't that the truth?
There are a lot of things.
Good stuff. All right. So up next, and yes, Melissa, take your time. You watch Star Wars at your own pace. Ain't nobody judging you here. But anybody that hasn't seen Lord of the Rings, you got to see it. Okay? That's we do judge that, or I do. I don't know.
I have seen those. Yes. But I don't remember every little detail of every little thing.
Salty pork.
Okay.
My cousin Balin. Right? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't he get a surprise?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is from Variety.com. Our good friends over at Variety.com.
Just pop that in.
Stupid fat hobbit.
Oh my gosh, you do that so well.
That's amazing. Whoa, Lord of the Rings right next to you. Or not next to you, but next to it.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, okay, this is getting creepy.
It is creepy. Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sherry Redstone's National Amusements says it has ended talks with Skydance about Paramount merger. What? That's it?
Done.
Now, did they end talks because they came to a deal? Is that how this works? They came to a...
No. I don't think so. You should read more.
Oh, no. Just in general.
It's,
we thought that was it sounded like that was a certainty, didn't it?
Sure did. It sure did.
It did sound like a certainty. But I don't know. I don't know if it sounded like a certainty, actually.
In retrospect, yeah. Like, it felt like it was being presented that way, but...
Okay, it reads, after more than 6 months of an on-again, off-again talks, Sherry Redstone has ended negotiation with David Ellison Skydance Media about a prospective merger with Paramount Global. The news shocked the entertainment industry, and that's us, as there had been many signals this week that the sides were moving closer to a transaction. Redstone is Paramount Global's... Paramount Global... Oh, got it, sorry. Redstone is Paramount Global's controlling shareholder through National Amusements Incorporated, which owns 70% 7% of the voting shares in Paramount.
A lot.
Paramount Global shares plummeted 7.9% in the final half hour of trading Tuesday after the news of Skydance talks ending broke, closing at $11.04 per share. Okay, gets into nerd talk there on me. I can't pay attention to that. The point is, what?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of,
what does that mean?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff saying that like basically the shareholders didn't like it. There was pushback ish.
Yeah.
That was the gist of what I got out of that article.
What if they're just playing tough? You know, like with the SAG strikes, how many times did the sides stop talking? But what they knew they were gonna get back together at some point. It was just a matter of time.
Right.
What if it's something like that, where they're like, I'm mad at you and I'm not going to talk anymore. Text me, you know.
That's possible. But, you know, they've been courted too by other people who have said, well, we'll pay you this much lump sum upfront. So I don't know if, I don't know. I'm not in the negotiating room, so I have no idea. And I don't know what Sherry Redstone is thinking or what she wants.
What does she want? Sherry, what do you want? What do you want?
What do you want?
Sherry's baby. Sherry.
I bet she's heard that song before.
Oh, I'd say. Like,
okay.
I just, you know, we're just out here trying to enjoy our lives.
Well, so I'm wondering if this is a bummer, because then that means that like Star Trek might be stuck in a holding pattern where they're like, I don't know if we should produce this next film or if we should do this or do that, because we're not sure, you know, it kind of depends on who we sell to or if we merge, or if they're just saying like, nope, full steam ahead.
Yeah.
We're going to keep doing what we do and we're going to negotiate.
Well, it kind of feels like they're going full steam ahead anyway, because of casting like Holly Hunter and Paul Giamatti in Starfleet Academy. I mean, those are some big, heavy hitters in the acting world.
Absolutely.
That are going to be a part of the Star Trek universe. And that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, but those were already kind of green lit, like that production, right? So they have to cast people, but are they going to green light anything new until they hear something? Like maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
But I could be way off here, but I keep getting the feeling from Alex Kurtzman that he's looking to do more streaming movie type thingies. Rather than full series. That's what I'm getting from him. But I could be way off base. So I mean, we could get Legacy in the near future, but it might be something like Section 31.
Yeah, I mean, I think given the uncertainty, if they are trying to get some things made, it seems like that's the sort of most friendly to, you know, for Paramount Plus to commit to at this point.
Right.
What if, as John Davis says, we don't want Disney involved with Paramount. What if, though? What if there was some kind of merger and we got a Star Wars, Star Trek collision movie or something, like an actual thing where, you know, where Strange New Worlds goes back in time to a galaxy far, far away, right? And they're like, whoa, sir, I think this is a long, long time ago. I think this is a galaxy far, far away, you know? And then we're like, what? And then the music hits dun, 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 dun. And then Pike's like, fire phasers. And it's like credits.
No, but it's Chewbacca. I like Chewbacca too.
But cool.
Chewbacca. I don't know. I think Disney should keep Star Wars, and somebody else should keep Star Trek.
Yep.
We'll
different.
see.
It's different.
All right, we're gonna have to close this out in a minute. I'm disappearing here. I'm just going through a phase. Okay. Okay, so the end of the poll, best trilogy ever. 9% said Indiana Jones and that kick-ass theme song. 20. These all have great themes, and 3 of them are John Williams. Actually, 3 out of 4 of these are John Williams.
Yeah,
that guy's a legend.
Oh wait,
Indiana Jones
Back to the Future is Alan Silvestri.
Okay, 2 of them then. Is it really? Oh,
yeah.
Good knowledge.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I thought for sure. Okay. 21% said Back to the Future and Alan Silvestri. Sounds like an Italian last name. 24% said Lord of the Manor. No, that's a Seinfeld reference.
Yes.
I'm Queen of the Castle. And 45% said, oh yeah, it's got to be Star Wars. It's got to be Star Wars.
Master of my domain.
I'm Queen of the Castle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she did. She went, put an ice cube in her mouth. Okay. So, boy, that can be some very big news. And so I guess that's kind of a stay tuned thing because who knows exactly what that means. Are they walking away as a bargaining tool? Because, hey, that's part of negotiations. You say, no, thank you. See you never. And then you walk away. And then 2 weeks later, you're like, all right, I thought about it. Or they go, or like, a car salesman's trying to sell you the car and they're like, 1900, that's the lowest I can go. Take it or leave it. And you're like, all right, see you later. And they're like, whoa, wait a sec. You know what? I think that maybe, so maybe it's one of those things. You never know.
Hopefully.
We'll see. All right, so let's talk about the week. Yesterday on the 7th Rule YouTube channel, so fun. We released our full review of Hollow Pursuits. Great Barkley introductory episode. Everybody loves it, I hope. So that's great. Then on
and you should watch the review because Ryan and Sirach are great in it. What a great review. You see Sirach losing it, Ryan nerds out. It's wonderful.
Awesome.
It's such a good review, so watch it.
Thank you.
I haven't yet, and I'm gonna watch it while I work tomorrow.
Feels like I gotta up my game because that's the only time she's ever said that. So I'm like, does that mean wait, does that mean that's such a true Star Trek fan? You see a picture of these people and you go, what about this person? Why is that person? So Melissa says, this is a great review. And I'm like, well, what about all the others?
They're all great reviews. I just really had a fun time last night watching it. And
thanks. It was a fun episode to talk about, that's for sure. Great episode. All right. Thank you, Melissa Longo. Then on Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern time, come right back here to the Virtual TrekCon YouTube channel for Star Trek and Chill. It's live. We talk Star Trek. We chill. It's a great time. I got my fan on. I like it. Feels good.
And there'll be cherries.
Oh, there will be cherries. Cherries will be tried.
Cherries.
Yeah.
She's my cherry pie. I believe that was Warrant, right? Warrant?
Yeah.
Oh, good knowledge, everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Is there another song with cherry in it? Oh, Cherry Bomb.
Cherry
Bomb.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Can't stay at home, can't stay in school. Yeah.
And then on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern time on the 7th Rule YouTube channel, we are releasing our first segment review of, nothing major. Maybe you heard of it. a little episode called Star Trek: The Next Generation, Best of Both Worlds, Part 1. I know.
With
It is such a good episode. Sirach spit up. It was nuts. He was like, I haven't done that since I was a baby. So it was amazing. We do have a very special guest, everybody. You know her as Admiral Shelby, or of course, Lieutenant Commander Shelby. We should call her Lieutenant Commander You're in My Way, Shelby.
Yes.
Such a great character. First time Sirach's ever seen this episode. We do have Elizabeth Dennehy joining us, and it's a great time. So check it out this Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time for that rock star, Commander Shelby. All right. That's it for us. Melissa Longo, can you tell everybody where they can find you online and your goodies?
WalkingArtMadeByMelissa.com and Walking Art Made by Melissa on Patreon and Melissa Longo, Malissa, on social media. That is Melissa Longo. Melissa. Pretend you're Italian. Melissa. And here on the YouTube, 3 Fat Lobsters.
For Italians, when Italians set up a microphone, do they like put the microphone at their hands?
Nice.
I don't know. I'll ask my grandparents.
Yeah. What about yourself, Jenny R. Johnson?
Well, sir, you can find me at JennyRJohnson.com. That's where you can find me. Because my shop's there and some other stuff. Oh, and I just put a new little row of a little clickable menu row on my homepage. Ooh, I'm very excited about it. Yeah. And it's so dumb, but I'm really pumped about it. Anyway, also you can find me on Twitter at Jenny R. Johnson and all other social media platforms. Maybe all, I might have missed a couple, at Jenny R. Johnson Art. Yeah. And here on Friday for the cherries.
Oh yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the cherry teaser, everybody, that Katie Nicolau is going to be trying cherries on Friday for the first time ever, like a maniac.
Yes. Total maniac.
And she tried pineapple last week, and if you missed it, you should go back and watch it because it was incredible.
The way she cut the pineapple is hilarious.
And then she held it up. Ah!
Yeah. What a nut. All right, everybody. My name's Ryan T. Husk, and you can find me on twitter.com at RyanTGHusk. That's at RyanTGHusk. Why TG? Well, because if it's like Ryan T. Husk and all together, it kind of looks like Ryan Thusk, and I don't like that. I don't like how that feels. It feels abrasive. Yeah. And TG, my middle name, TG, whatever, my first name technically, whatever. Or you can find me at Virtual TrekCon, The Seventh Rule, or Falling Tower on your favorite social media, especially TikTok. I am so active on TikTok. Man, boy, oh boy.
And he talks.
Yeah, you try to stop me from TikToking. I will. Boy, man. I go to TikTok's Anonymous because I do it so much. No, but really right here on YouTube is probably the best place to do that. Thank you all very much. Sentai, Kale Bliss, Chuck A, Joel, John, Dave, Chuck A, I already said, Fran, May Borello, whose birthday is in June, Bob D, Mark, Linda, Robert Kaiser staying up late for us, Angela, third time's the charm, said her name 3 times. Ryan Galloway out in Canada. What a great guy. I love Ryan Galloway. Good guy. David Schrader, or do you pronounce it Schroeder? I think you pronounce it Schroeder. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We will see you next time. Remember, when you want to look with us at a ton of Star Trek pictures and just like fawn over all of these legends, put it on the main view. That's when our highest ratings were, actually, which is weird, was when we were looking at pictures of Star Trek people. They're like, yeah, that's why we tune in, bro, for the Star Trek stuff. Obviously, that's why you got the highest numbers when you were looking at Star Trek pictures.
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
They're great pictures.
They are. All right, everybody. Thanks very much, and put it on the main viewer.
Oh,
It's
my
true. I was
cheeks.
watching.
Me too.